How to get an extra $1,000 a week without having to be in a 9-to-5 job. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mireli, and if you guys don't know me, about a few weeks ago, I don't know how many, I started a home makeover series, but today we're not talking about home makeovers. We're talking about how to get extra cash in your pocket, at least $1,000 a week without having to go back to work. I think this video is going to be very useful for those stay-at-home moms. Just like me, I recently became a stay-at-home mom about a year ago or so, and it was really hard for me to transition where I wasn't going to bring any money into this household, into this family, but I know that I wanted to be a full-time stay-at-home mom with my kid. And without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the video. Okay guys, so I don't know if you guys can relate with me, but if you do, I find that I'm very creative at heart. I'm very artistic, love DIY channels, and I also love taking care of my kids and of my household. When we bought our home, we know that we wanted to do a lot of DIY projects. Those DIY projects turned out to be very expensive at the end, to where my husband and I have quite a collection of, you know, some very professional tools, but you don't have to have a huge collection of tools to do what I'm going to show you. If you find that you like the same things that I just said right now, then this is for you. This is how I did it and how you can do it. With just a few tools, I found that I could do a lot of projects that I could sell. Something that brings a lot of cash into your pocket that nobody really knows about is home decor items. Home decor items are a huge hit that you can sell just around your city and get a lot of money for it without working that hard. If you guys are not into Pinterest right now, I literally tell you to pause this video and download Pinterest, because if you are into interior design and doing things on your own, Pinterest really has all of those things. Yeah, Pinterest is just going to be the app that is going to blow your mind, and that's pretty much where I get all my inspiration from when I'm trying to build new furniture or new decor pieces for a client. So the first thing you want to do as a home decor furniture maker, or decoration maker, I don't know what you call those people. So as a newly home furniture creator person that you're gonna be, the first thing you need to do is kind of like identify what are your skills, what kind of skills you have that can contribute into, you know, creating awesome home decor pieces for upcoming clients. Once you figure out your beginner skills, what they are, I suggest looking into Pinterest for ideas. Pinterest is really good at providing free plans that can show you how to create certain things. Sorry for the really interruption. Miss Sophia needed attention, so where was I? So like I was saying, Pinterest is going to be kind of like your best friend in finding out plans. You can find free plans on that application. You can find ideas and things like that will accentuate and will make your skills get better and better as you keep doing more and more projects. The third thing I did was find things that I wanted to improve in my own home, pieces that I wanted to do for my house. So for example, I wanted to do a console table for my entertainment room, or a coffee table for my living room. So start by doing those little things that, in case that those items don't sell right away, you can keep them as decor for your own home. So as soon as you've completed your first furniture piece or your first home decor piece, what you want to do is, or what I did was, showcase it in Facebook Marketplace. And what I mean by showcasing it is taking really nice pictures of the item surrounding furniture pieces in your home. So that's why I say that make a furniture piece that you don't have, that you currently don't have, so you can kind of like do like a photo shoot of it to where it looks amazing and makes clients fall in love with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you a few tips of how to make that image look fantastic, because that's what's going to separate you from other competitors in the marketplace. So as you guys can see, I have a desk that I want to put on the marketplace, and the way I do that is by putting my item inside my home. I am going to add some decorating pieces to it to make it more appealing to the eye. So that way, when a viewer is looking through the marketplace and looking for an item just like yours, they can already envision how their item is going to look in their home. So avoid it if you can. Try not to take pictures of the item either outdoors or in very terrible lighting. As an example, look at all the advertisements out there for furniture pieces. For example, Wayfair, Amazon, you name it, like all those retail stores, they try to put a product that is inside an area in the home so the viewer can visualize it also in their home. That's going to give you a lot of clicks to your ad and benefit you in the long run. So when you're trying to decorate your piece, also make sure that it's something very simple. You don't have to really work hard on it or to make it look very expensive. You just have to make it look appealing to the eye. You also don't have to be a professional photographer or have an expensive camera to take pictures of your decor pieces that you're trying to sell. I do them with my smartphone, and my advice to making the pictures look good is trying to do as many angles as you can. You do need like a front facing picture, a side, but the most captivating pictures that I've seen that, you know, I fall in love with are the ones that are in an angle. So just by sticking to those tips, I am going to show you a few that I am taking pictures of right now of the item that I'm going to sell, so you can kind of have an example of what to follow. But it's not that hard. Like I said, just use your phone and that will make it easier to upload them to Marketplace. And the last thing that I do is upload the pictures to Marketplace and create my ad. If you guys have no idea what the Marketplace is, this is how it works. If you have Facebook, if you don't have Facebook, where have you been? But down on the Facebook app at the very bottom, there is an icon of a kind of like a picture of a store or an icon of a store. That is your Marketplace. So once you click on that, you can go ahead and upload your pictures. Give it a really nice title. Hashtags are very important. Tags are very important. The description is very important for your item. And you can either put a price to it, or you can have them contact you for pricing. I myself think that by adding the price on there, you know, doesn't waste the time of the customer nor your time. I find it that if they already know the price, they see it, if they're willing to pay it, then they're gonna go ahead and try and reach us. So that is how I myself make an extra $1,000 a week without doing the thing that I love the most, which is taking care of my kids and getting to play with creating new furniture pieces for my home. But before we end this video, I invited my dad as a guest to kind of like be kind of like you guys and ask those questions that maybe I didn't mention in the video. So without further ado, let me go ahead and present my dad. Hello everybody, I have my dad here with me today. Say hi, puppy.
Hola, hola. Yes, yes.
And as you guys have seen in the title down below, we're going to be talking about how to make an extra income doing some extra activities in your house, and just what I've been doing since December. So my dad here wants to learn today how to do the same thing.
I have many questions, but estoy maravillado de dónde saca ella las ideas, pero esta mujer que ven aquí es una mujer que ama la creatividad. Entonces, no solamente creatividad de hacer muebles especiales, sino también la creatividad de enseñar a otros el aporte de ganar más dinero que ganen por internet, por todos estos anuncios y todo esto. Y y ella, síguela, te va a dar muchas ideas especiales. A mí me está abriendo aquí muchas ideas, y eso que yo soy carpintero, me gusta la carpintería.
Maybe that's where it got
Sí,
from.
yes, pero ok, ¿qué tengo que hacer si un cliente de allá, de otra ciudad, ¿verdad? Cerquita, mira esto en internet y dice, Mireli, me gustó ese, que te encargo uno. ¿Cómo es? ¿Pides depósito? ¿Lo pides todo al cash y luego lo entregas? ¿Qué es ese procedimiento que se tiene que hacer?
That's a great question, Dad. So my dad asked a question about, what to do once the customer is wanting to buy a product from you from the marketplace.
Yeah.
How do you ask for the funds? Like, how do you get the items to the customer and stuff like that? So what I do is that I've created my own invoice. On that invoice, I put all the product details, exactly how the customer wants their furniture piece done, colors, everything. You put everything on there, so they can approve it, that everything is right, that the price of the product is right. And then also in the invoice, I put I do ask for a deposit amount. I ask for a 10% deposit, but you can put 10, 20, 30% of a deposit. I do recommend for putting a deposit, because that way you don't make a product and then the customer doesn't answer back, and you just spend money on building something. You took your time, money, tools to like prepare something, and then they ghost you. So a deposit is really important to ask. And once they accept and agree, you don't have to do a contract or anything like that. And invoices plenty of communication and stuff like that. And once they agree to that, then I just wait for the deposit to come into my account.
Okay.
Now, what type of forms of payments do you get? You can use all the digital payments that they're out there. I use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. Facebook has a payment processing app. Apple Pay, there's so many out there. So just put them on your invoice, put your details, your payment details on your invoice, and have the customer just have the option of whichever one they want to use. So that's a good question.
Okay, I get another question about ¿qué pasaría? What happened cuando tú te tardas en el proyecto, ¿verdad? Porque a veces pasa, ¿verdad? Que sale tarde el envío, o se extravió el envío, qué sé yo. Pero ¿qué tal si a ti te pasa como una emergencia en casa? Porque el business es de home, ¿verdad? Es de casa. Pero tienes una emergencia y no puedes hacer el trabajo que salga el sábado, vamos a decir, ¿verdad? Y te lo ordenaron ya, que necesitan la mesita o lo que sea, el sábado. Y tú les prometiste, sí, el sábado va a estar allí. Pero ¿qué tal que no llega el sábado? O sea, tú, ¿qué le dices a tu clientela?
That's a really good question. My dad asked, just translating real quick, he wants to know what to do if you promise a customer an item for a certain date and something happens personally, or something happens to like material and it cannot be done on time. The answer to that, and I think it's very, very important, is to always keep your customer up to date and be honest with your customer. If something comes up personally, or something with the material, or you're just not able to take care of their order, I find that all my customers like, or just by experience, I've learned that my customers like to be notified. It's better to notify them and not just like ghost them and not give them any status.
Or silence.
Or be silenced. Yeah. So just give them updates. Let them know what you're working on, that you're trying to get it to them as fast as you can. But yeah. And also for that, to avoid from that to happening to you, you just have to kind of calculate and schedule time in advance, so that won't happen to you, because you don't want that to be happening to you with every customer.
Ok, vamos a hacer otra pregunta. Por ejemplo, Tú das un buen tiempo para hacer esa labor, ese descomputer y todo eso. Le dices tú, en este tiempo lo puedo hacer, o ya al día siguiente ya lo hiciste, o cómo es.
No, how it works, I always give, well, my dad just asked, you know, how much time, how do you know how much time it's going to take for each project, right? So, I always give myself at least more than 4 or 5 days to finish a project. Also, if I already have an order before that customer, I make sure that I calculate that time and then their time to do that. It's all based by experience. Like once you've done several tables of the same thing over and over again, then you know that you're going to be making that product faster. When it's a product that they've asked that you've never done before, I recommend for you to give yourself more days because it's going to be something new that you haven't done. So that's what I do when it's something unfamiliar for me, a project that is unfamiliar, but I know how to do it. I always give myself at least more than a week to get it done. So I just want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys once again stayed entertained and you found this information useful and maybe get to inspire you and also do something with your hands, something that you love to create. That, you know, it doesn't have to be furniture pieces. It could just be home decor or t-shirts or you know, anything like that. Hopefully gets you inspired. Right? Inspired, Sophia? Gets you inspired. And yeah, if you have any other questions, please leave them down in the comments below. And if you haven't started following me yet, I invite you to follow and also turn on your alert notifications so you can be alerted whenever we post another video. So thank you guys very much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye. Okay. Saca las risas. Es que me siento rara hablando inglés contigo.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, doesn't matter.
I speak English.
Okay. So, hello. Miss or something like that, go ahead and leave it in the description down below. Estás muy nerviosa. Chihuahuas.
What? ¿Qué pasó? What happened? What happened? It's not funny. Don't worry, be happy. I'm here with you.
Okay.
I wanted to learn and you teach me your secrets, ¿sí?
Okay.
Y yo miro mucho a esta niña. I'm sorry I'm speaking in both language, but a veces se me va ya, pero se me va el inglés y el español, pero bueno, ya aquí con esto lo queremos.